Pokemon trainer Red. Everyone knows his name. In fact, he is quite famous in the Pokemon world. Maybe the most famous protagonist of the mainline Pokemon games. And his rival Blue. He is also equally famous. So, if you are a big fan of the Pokemon games, you have at least played the role of Red at least once in your life. And his journey starts in Pallet Town, the very first starting town in Pokemon games. Something about these starting towns always feels special because their melodies and beats and the vibe of the starting towns of Pokemon games, it always feels like home. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but they always hit close to home for me. So, talking about Pallet Town, there are 3 buildings in Pallet Town. It's a small town basically, and the population of the Pallet Town according to games, I counted it. There are 9 peoples in Pallet Town. There is you, Blue, your mom, Blue's sister. There is this girl who is reading science, and then there are 2 Professor Oak aides. There is Professor Oak, and there is this fat guy. Everyone likes to call him Technology Guy because he is in every other game talking about technology and how technology is so cool and etc. etc. And did I mention there is Blue's sister? And the descriptions of every single town in Pokemon universe is also quite poetic. Like for Pallet Town, it's something like Pallet Town, the shades of your journey await. Like Pallet Town is so cool. This is where your character Red and his friend Blue, you both grew up, and this is where your journey will start. This is where you meet Professor Oak for the first time. As a third person player. Our character Red already knows him since childhood. This is where you choose your starter and your journey starts. And the name Pallet Town, it is also quite poetic and thematic because every other town in Kanto region is named after a color like lavender, violet, etc., pewter, etc. etc. Now you might understand where the theme starts. Pallet Town, a color palette. A color palette is something that is used for thematic expressions and conveying emotions, etc. etc. So there are 2 roads that connect Pallet Town. There is Route 1, which is north to Pallet Town, and then down, below south, there is this small water lake which Red and Blue are like seeing every day since their birth. I like to imagine both of them playing on the waters of that lake, like throwing rocks and stuff in the lake. But they don't know that there is a whole different world that awaits besides that lake. If you cross that lake and you have played Kanto games, you might know what I am saying. So the Pokemons you can encounter besides the water body encounters, the Pokemon you can encounter near Pallet Town are Rattata and Pidgey. Like Game Freak was trying so hard to make Pallet Town feel like our home. Like if you have observed, what are the 2 common animals near your real life home? There is pigeon and there is rats. Like these are the only 2 animals that you will find near your real life home. So that's why Game Freak decided to put Pidgey and Rattata on Route 1 as Route 1 encounters. But yeah, if I get the chance, I would like to live in Pallet Town because Pallet Town is just so chill and isolated and away from all the noises and pollution of big city. I always thought of Pallet Town as like an isolated area which is covered with trees all around and water and everything. It is like a whole different world that exists in this modernized world, which still, and that world is still close to nature and etc. But there is one hard thing about living in Pallet Town, that is, if you need daily groceries and stuff, you need to cross a whole route and get to the next city every day. So sorry guys, my footage is now finished, so I have to end this video. I really didn't get a lot of time to put a lot of efforts in this video, but the next episode will be good and I will improve in every video. Thanks for watching, and I am out. This was a small documentation of the Pallet Town of Pokemon World by the Hoenn guy. Bye.